Hello everyone and welcome to DevWidgets. I'm Yvonne and today I'm going to talk to you about what a front-end engineer is. So a front-end engineer is similar to a back-end engineer in that they program websites. The difference is that a front engineer works on what you actually see on the website, the presentation layer of that website. To put it simply, a front-end engineer focuses on the look and feel of a website. They configure the text and the pictures that you see. For example, what color is the text? How big is it? What size is the image? When you have 3 pictures next to each other, do you have to swipe to see each picture at a time? Or do you scroll up and down to be able to see that? Do you have to double tap to enlarge? And so on. In more technical terms, a front-end engineer develops the user interface of a website. So let's talk about the programming languages that a software front-end engineer would use. At its bare bones, a website is comprised of HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. These are not the only languages that a front-end engineer uses. The reality is there's a wide array of programming languages and libraries that will compile down into these basic 3 languages, which is HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. So for example, there is TypeScript. TypeScript extends JavaScript and then compiles into JavaScript. Another word for compiles is translates it into JavaScript, something that your browser would understand. Another language is Elm, which is nothing like JavaScript that again compiles into JavaScript. There are other languages for CSS that does the same thing basically, like Sass or Less. There are frameworks like React and Ember, Angular, jQuery. These all help structure that web application that you're creating. And another word for that web application is a SPA, or a single page application, where as you interact with that single page application, only certain components of that page update instead of the whole page refreshing. In addition to these languages and libraries, there are tools like Yarn and Gulp. What Yarn and Gulp do is they provide a scripting framework so that you can configure the setup of your local environment, how you're developing and coding on your computer, as well as deployment into your production environment and how your end users actually download that website and see it on their own computer. Again, on top of everything we just talked about, there's a whole nother set of libraries and tools in repositories, or a place where libraries are stored, like NPM, that can help a front engineer do many other things in addition to what we just spoke about. If you're interested in learning more about web development and what it takes to build fully featured widgets, definitely subscribe, like, and share this video today. And most importantly, happy coding.